Hey!
Alright guys, welcome back. Nee&FeeBrotherhood,
This
Season
is it.
2, episode whatever after the last one we did.
Also, I just have a little bone to pick with Facebook here. And well, not so much YouTube, and maybe if somebody could comment on this. Brother Fee here had trouble trying to promote this as a YouTube channel, and it's not, well, you know the story better.
Yeah, I
wonder if somebody could help us with this.
I wanted to create a Facebook page just for the show. So I did a normal page, and then when I went to type in the name of the show, Facebook would not let me do it because they said I'm trying to promote a business and you need to create a business page. Yeah, I'm a child of the 80s and the late 70s. I don't know how to do this. And I can't delete what I created.
That's the crazy part.
Yeah.
I figure you just start over.
Yeah, I've researched how to delete your Facebook page, and it just won't let me. So if anybody can help, please.
Please tickle the.
Please comment.
If you don't mind, please.
Yeah.
We're still novices in the early stages of the channel. It's not even a year old yet. But
and I really don't want to ask my kids because they're gonna laugh at me.
Oh, they laugh so much.
My fragile ego can't take it.
Our egg-shelled, weak minds.
Yeah.
Cyber minds.
Yeah, I can't do it. All right. So I don't know if you guys can see this. Rodney is very festive. See that? Like a little infant. Aww.
Aww. Num num.
Yeah. So what are we talking about?
Well, we're going to talk about, it's kind of, Ed did point out, it's kind of a downer, but, it was brought up with the fact that, the holiday season, here we are in the middle of the season, heading toward Christmas, roaring around the corner, and what do we got, about 12 more days?
Well, today is the
13th, so yeah, about 10, 11, whatever. Yeah, it's right around the corner. And we just this is stuff for you guys to comment on. How do you keep your a festive mind, a Christmas type of mind, especially without little kids in the house? When it's little kids are running around, man, Christmas is the best, whether you're the kid or the young parent. And just kind of like wondering, well, what do you do? Like, today I yelled at an old lady. I made fun of a woman that couldn't make a right-hand turn where she wasn't. And I don't mean making fun. I mean, I was screaming at the top of my voice. And the only way she didn't hear me is because her windows were up. But I was turned to go in the bank, and there were people in the bank like this. So I knew it wasn't just me, like what she was doing. And then there was a lady at our local Costco who was cut off people. And then she almost got hit on the way out, going to her car. I was screaming at her, you wouldn't have done that, if you didn't cut the other one. You never would have been there to get hit. Now, was the driver in the wrong? Of course, but she would have never been there. Everybody would have gone their merry way.
Did you use foul language?
I used one, you effing idiot.
All right.
Which you shouldn't say to an old lady. But she was so mad at the driver she didn't hear me, so it kind of evens out.
Well, she deserved it.
She deserved it. I only wish in this season of giving and festiveness that I didn't wish she got hit by the car.
Is a new word for you?
Yeah, I don't want to have those kind of feelings. So
no.
What do you do? What do you do to stay even keeled?
Well, now my kids are grown and my cousins are now adults.
Yeah.
When the family gets together, we tell stories and laugh and play games when we're together. The only little kids now are my cousins' children who are little. Yeah. Everybody's an adult now. And
play that game, Do You Remember When?
Yeah. We tell a lot of stories about my grandmother.
That's a good story.
My grandmother, yeah. My grandparents had a little store, I guess now it would be called a bodega. They made hamburgers, hot dogs, and sandwiches, and sold greeting cards. The days before CVS or Hallmark, greeting cards. There was a payphone in the back.
Oh, nice.
They sold like
hardwood
little
floors. Like those,
no, it was asbestos tiles.
Oh, beautiful! Come
on, man.
Rub that.
Yeah, eat that. And then little household items, ice cream, magazines, newspapers, like that. And my grandmother would sit at the cash register. This is when the lottery machines came out.
That was her job, right?
That was her job.
Don't move. Don't bother me.
She had her, what was the cigarettes? The Virginia Slims?
Oh,
the real
man.
long, remember the long
Virginia
ones?
Slims, yeah.
I think that's what they were called.
I think you're right, man.
So she'd be standing there smoking.
Cruella de Vil, 101.
Yes.
Ashes as long as cigarettes.
I was just gonna say that the ashes were as long as the cigarette, and she would never flick it. So my grandmother looked like Judge Judy, looked like her, even sounded like her.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So their store was on the west side of Stanford, which at the time,
Yeah, what was it like?
it was at that time it was mostly Italians, but you started having an influx of like the black families,
Yep.
and then after that, like the Spanish families slowly started moving in. Yeah,
Increments.
yeah, but it was very cool. Like everybody like got along. First of all,
That's even better.
my grandmother being from a different time, you got to remember that. So this is racist, but she's from a different time.
It's her era.
Yeah. So she'd be at the register at the front of the store. The kids would get out of school, come into the store, and start looking through the magazines.
Of course.
There was wrestling magazines and all kinds.
Yeah.
And it would be every race under the sun, every background would come in there. I feel bad even saying this, but I remember standing there next to her, realizing it was wrong what she was saying. I was a little kid.
Is she speaking Italian?
No,
Okay.
I don't know if she's... No, my father's mother spoke Italian.
Okay.
So my grandmother would have her cigarette. She would yell at the kids.
Right.
If you're not going to buy it, put it down, you fucking spicks. Or, you fucking kikes. You fucking guineas. You fucking...
Roll call.
Yeah. Whatever. Yeah. Copy and paste whatever word you want to put in there that describes people.
This is you.
Yeah. But a different era. So
Different
just
era,
picture
man.
Judge Judy doing that, and that was my grandmother.
We just had Judge Judy canceled. Sorry, Judge.
Yeah. No Judy.
I remember, let's see, what can I remember? Christmas Spirit, where people were nasty. As a little guy in Rockland County, particularly Haverstraw, New York, which is where the epicenter of our family is. Yeah. There's a little corner store, so I don't want to say the street name, but she's right here, Aunt, the epicenter, and you walk down here 1 block, 2 block, the 3rd block is a corner. It's a delicatessen, definitely Italian owned. If it wasn't Italian, then close to that. And they gave out free slices of bologna. So as a kid, whatever you want to try the ham.
Okay.
So whatever. And I really like bologna, so they give like that. Take a piece. I go with my cousin. Oh, can we try the bologna? Like he didn't remember. The chubby black kid. And and he basically says that it always stuck in my head, but I didn't know the translation. So we're all adults here. Let's try to be adults. Geez, Doris, this little Moyon's gonna eat me at house at home.
The little eggplant.
The little eggplant's gonna eat me at house at home. And I just remember that. I don't think I know my mom didn't know what it meant, but I think my cousin did. And because we never went back, and that was the last one. But it stuck in my head like anyone. But it was the greatest memory of being a kid, because what was I thinking that he didn't just getting back in line for bologna.
Yeah.
But supposedly, like, a really good, my aunt who lived down the street from the establishment her entire life always went there. So
you lived on free bologna.
pretty much, fry that up if you don't mind. Fry it up.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that. But my point is, I think it was just like you just said, what made us click in my head was the era.
Yeah.
The era you're in, and we're talking like late 70s. Oh, I'm sorry, late 60s. Yeah. No, it can't be. It's the early to mid 70s.
Yeah. Things are just so different.
So different, but as much as like the past was what it was, there's such a yearning to go back. I think in all different walks of life, for whatever your memory is. It's not good for everybody, and it never will be. Right. But like I as we get older, our body changes, hair is changing, everything. There's a yearning to go back to like what we were, instead of embracing the future. And I think that's part of the nastiness, because Christmas means the end of the year. Like your birthday is another birthday. Yeah. That's the end of the year. Now we're going to another year, and it goes by so much faster. Yeah. So I think the point is, try to keep the spirit just like he was saying, you talk about your family, your smiles.
Yeah.
If you have, family that's dear to you, that's passed on or whatever, or uncle, cousin or whatever, best friend, an ex, whatever, keep them in your heart, your memory. I think that's the best way to do it. But I don't see any problem yelling at people that are doing things wrong, But nowadays people carry the guns, so
Yeah.
maybe you should just kind of swallow it up, or roll up your windows tight,
Lock
swear
your
away,
doors.
swear away.
Yeah, lock your doors.
I don't know too many people reading lips these days, so.
No, I don't think you can because of all the different languages now.
Absolutely. You put the music up really loud, it'll sound like they're doing the music, they're doing the lyrics. So
Yeah.
just
Cherry
do
pie.
that. Cherry pie. You motherfucking cherry pie.
Yeah.
But I think more importantly is, guys, we're living in a shitty world, as you can see every day on the news. Turn off the news, turn up the music.
Yeah.
If you play an instrument, play it to your heart's content. Put a smile on your face. Or at one point, put a smile on somebody else's face. How you like them apples?
Yeah, man.
Right?
It's words of wisdom.
And
right
wisdom.
there.
It's coming out of the brotherhood
Ooh.
now. It's coming out, baby. We are living in a. What did David Lee Roth say? Ed, let's get this right. If the world is a swirling cesspool, I'm going to sail a yacht through it. That's what you do, baby. And if you don't have a yacht, get a small yacht. Get an outboard motor.
Get a dinghy.
Get a dinghy.
If you don't have one
If
already.
you don't have one, if you don't roll right through it. Roll your boat.
Yeah.
But be happy, man. It's going to be a swirling cesspool. Deal with it till you hit the lottery, I guess. I don't know.
And it seems like it's only getting worse.
It's only going to get worse, and it always does. I mean, think about old conversations with parents, and if you remember, they're talking about Nixon or whatever like this. Those days, you would never think what's going on today would ever happen.
Right.
You would think the country would be over. It'd be in the hands of
We would have
of our
no
mortal
homeless
enemies.
people.
None.
Our veterans would be taken care of.
Taken care of.
Yeah, you would never think we're going to give hundreds of millions and billions of dollars to another country to fight somebody else
To fight somebody else.
when we have all these problems here.
We have a ton.
I'm,
Speaking of, we said earlier about Lahaina. Where's the money for Lahaina to rebuild? Where's Lahaina? And I'm a supporter of Ukraine and of what's going on in Israel. I am, but where's the money for Lahaina? I'm not a big border wall proponent, but where's the security for the people that do guard the wall?
You know what I think they should do down there? I've been saying this for a while, and I think I saw something online that says they're gonna use our military to work with the border patrol
Right.
to protect our border.
Well, I was thinking because some of those shifts I think are 12-hour shifts, so some of these guys work 6-7 days a week. Like you have to have a life.
Okay, how about this?
Have supplement their days off with
Yes.
military.
How about this? You know, when you're in the National Guard, every month you do a weekend somewhere.
Yes, you do.
Okay. How about take the National Guard when they're on their weekends? Everybody, here's your weekend.
Here's your active training.
Down south.
That's your active
Guarding our
training.
border. You're the National Guard.
Absolutely.
Go guard the border. Help out those agents.
Absolutely.
If you want to sprinkle the military in there, that's fine. But I think there's enough National Guard units that we do some kind of damage down there.
Now, I heard something that's mean. All right, so I want to know from your heart if it's too mean. And I don't know where I stand on this because it's mean. But you see the overwhelming people crossing that basically up to their shoulders, so they have their hands up. And I thought it was to get across. It's really the military. It's like, or whatever. Or come on across with your hands up, make sure whatever. And if you stocked that water with piranha or some kind of gator, whatever, would that stop the flow? Or would they just kill these animals for food and then they would, go
I don't think they would kill them. I think they would figure out another way.
How do you get across water from? Because it's a river. I'm sorry, it's not big. It's just a river.
Right, it's a river.
It's a river.
Well, I don't think
Well,
piranhas...
it's the Rio Grande, right?
Yes. Yeah. I don't think piranhas would attack a boat or a raft
But the people in it.
or a canoe. Okay, but you have to be in the water.
Yeah. So you're saying the first person's like boats
Yeah.
or we surf a gator.
Everybody get in a little raft,
Yep.
and then we're going to take this hunk of Christmas roast to keep in the Christmas spirit and throw it way
That
down
way.
there in the river
Paddle.
and then paddle across over here. That's what I would
So this is what you do. You turn the reel into a wave pool. Turn the wave pool on. Knock over the boats
into the pool of piranha.
But that's active murder, though.
I think so.
Because that's not natural behavior in a river.
No, we would be chastised by all the other countries in the world.
We would be chastised.
Yeah.
And the only reason I say this is because the majority of people, I think, if you have some kind of good sense, are really there to escape the gangs and a better life and want to do that. The main traffic coming in for Americans, because Americans are stupid too. So we take fentanyl as a party drug. For whatever reason, no matter what, you've seen the examples of what fentanyl does. Small increments of fentanyl can do. But somehow we love it as Americans. We got to put that weekend, we got to spice it up. A little Fenty party. But the main way it's coming in is also through Mexico. And that's not rape. It's a fact.
That's the fact, yeah.
It's just a fact. So I'm very protected of even dumb Americans, because unfortunately these people go out and they hurt other people.
Yeah.
Sometimes, not all the time. Sometimes they just kill themselves, which is, I don't speak ill of the dead. I don't speak ill of anybody.
But then the family suffers.
But the family suffers. But they also know this young man, young woman, whatever, is out of suffering, because there's nothing rehab can do for them or whatever.
Right.
So I'm actually sad for that, but I'm also glad that they're out of the world that led them down that road to that, unfortunate end. So, but my point is, people need to be protected of that. But there's such a bigger force above us of question mark face of who makes the real money. And I'm talking, hundreds of millions to maybe billions, maybe, because it's certainly worth it to bring in, because there's a profit margin there on people's pain and ignorance and stupidity and addiction. There's profit in addiction. So, how do you stop a force that big? How do you stop a river full of money coming in, no matter what if you can get, how many people do you think crossed last week? 6 figures?
I would say.
Hundreds of thousands of people tried, at least made the attempt. What do you need, 4 or 5 of those people to carry a boatload of pills up your butt or whatever?
Probably.
So that's enough to kill half of America. If it's fentanyl,
yeah,
it's close to kill. Or let's just say, I don't know what the population is for the United States, but let's say, say maybe a quarter. Is that unrealistic, or is that maybe an eighth, a tenth, or whatever? You're talking a lot of people.
4 rectums
a drug courier.
Fentanyl.
Fentanyl. If it doesn't kill the courier.
Well, I think the equation for that is how many pieces of fentanyl per anus. There is an equation.
Well, you have to zip it, right? What's the anus equation?
The anus equation.
What's the AE?
It has to do with pi.
Equals pi.
Pi's got to be in there. 3.14's got to be in there somewhere.
Got to put a pie in your butt.
Cherry pie. See, it all
circulates back. It all comes back.
Cherry pie guy.
Guys, if you can laugh at that, then you can laugh at anything.
Yeah, so, come on.
Get off your high horses.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the point is that drugs are dangerous, and
we started off on how are you happy with Christmas?
You happy? And we wound up with drugs.
Kids, drugs are dangerous.
Dangerous.
Just say no.
Just don't even say no. Just say, I want to live a productive life. And you can't do both, guys. But if you want to be really festive, though, take some shrooms, have some beers. I did it.
Be like Rodney.
Be like me. Take the pool cue at a bar. You're high on shrooms. You go, whoo, 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 and you see the pool go, the stick. You see it go back and forth. I experienced, that's the highest I've ever been. I've been contact high in a room full of marijuana smoke. I don't see the big deal. But I'm not a big smoke person. I don't like cigarette smoke or anything. So I don't, didn't really appeal to me. But I did have a good time on mushrooms. Right?
Yeah, I never did mushrooms. The highest I've ever been, I smoked weed with somebody. I don't want to get into that.
He who should not be
named. Yeah. But there was, I found out after there was angel dust in there.
Oh, Ed, were you all right?
Well, eventually.
Jeez, so, was it anything positive about it or no?
Yes.
Okay.
But I'm not going to say.
I just remember the old Richard Pryor's skit. I can catch my hand. I can catch my hand.
So this person had one of those velvet tapestries
Oh, Jeffrey.
of a tiger's head
Ooh.
behind like these palm leaves like this. Okay?
So it's almost like he's hiding.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I remember sitting there looking at this thing, high as F, and the tiger's head was like this, and I was like, "Real." What?
Ruh-roh.
Oh man! Oh my
The
lord!
palms moved apart.
Yes.
And he stuck his head out.
Yes.
Oh.
And there was other. I don't want to get into it, but
Oh my God.
it was a little insane.
Did you have to leave, or were you able to wrap it up? Did you tighten it up?
I think I don't remember leaving. I know I left. I don't remember that though.
Oh my God. I'm thinking that's got to be Friday. It's got to be.
It was very weird. I never felt like that before. I haven't felt like that since. I'm not a big drug person. Weed, yeah, that's why I did.
Yeah.
It was like, hey, you want to smoke some weed? Yeah.
Yeah. How about helping a little more information with that weed?
Well, another friend of mine, he's a guitar player. I don't want to say his name either. He's a big pot smoker.
Yeah.
So I was telling him about that. He was like, Eddie, you always gotta smell it,
Really?
taste it. I was like, dude, I don't smoke that much weed where I'm gonna know if something's in it.
Oh, curry.
Yeah.
Curry. Dude, no.
Paprika. Yeah.
Lead belly special.
Yeah, angel dust, man. Oof.
And he went a little overboard, I think.
Yeah.
On helping out a beginner.
I wish I could tell the whole story.
You don't have to, well, unless you get permission.
Oh, I don't know who I'll get permission from. It's just
Yeah. Yeah, we'll just put it this way: don't smell, as he said.
yeah.
Sniff it out.
You smoke weed, but be careful.
Be careful, please.
And don't think you could drive around because you want to keep the holidays festive.
Guys, it's called Uber now. What did Mom say? Never get in a car with a stranger. Now you can.
And
Now you can.
it's fine. Your
It's
parents,
fine. It's
your
an
parents
electronic
want
trip.
you to do that.
They want you safe.
Yeah.
They want to tell more stories about you in the future.
At Christmas.
At
In
Christmas.
front of the family.
In front of the family, maybe someone really embarrassing, but at least you're there to experience it. Have a laugh at your expense.
Yeah. So when you go to Utopia to buy your pipe, get like a Christmas pipe.
Get that one. Get the Santa pipe.
Yeah, with a little frosty on it.
Absolutely. Get Rudolph. How did his nose get so red?
Because it and it glows.
And he glows because that's what I said. Vic DiBenedetto, the guy who does the comedian, did the Rudolph thing. Really said people are trying to ban Rudolph because he's getting picked on. And I didn't hear this, so I'm hoping it's not made up for a joke. But maybe it is. Maybe the joke's on me. But anybody who believes Rudolph was bullied and should be banned should be thrown out of the country.
Rudolph was bullied?
Was bullied because
by
he had a red
Donner,
nose.
Blitzen,
Yeah, because he wasn't as
Comet
big,
and Cupid?
and because he had a red nose. I go.
Well, it makes perfect sense.
He was bullied because he was smaller of his looks.
But it wasn't.
His father hit his nose.
Right.
And then to Vic's point, it's a fucking made up story.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's imaginary. It's
She thinks I'm cute.
Yeah. But not in today's world.
What's wrong with
it was completely bullying. Back then it was like, oh, the cute little reindeer with the red nose.
I'll give you this. And his baby, it's cold outside. Is that rapey?
Who? What?
Baby, it's cold outside.
Oh,
stay for one more. Baby, it's cold. Isn't that really, in honesty of the era, it's just cold outside. Where the hell are you going? Or I'm going to need some of that.
Yeah.
It's both, I think.
I always took it as sexual.
But it's both. But it's
could be
playful. It's like a Marilyn Monroe.
Yes.
I don't know who starred with Marilyn Monroe, but it's a thing. It's like, you see what you look like? You think I'm letting you go outside?
Yeah.
In the cold?
Yeah.
Come on, baby.
Yeah, I remember years ago at what's the place in Westport under the 95 bridge? The Black Duck, the Goose,
The Duck Goose. Duck.
The Duck Goose. Well, there's one in Darien, which is the Duck or the Goose,
Yes,
and
sir.
the one in Westport, which is the Duck or the
We
Goose,
used to know a bartender there.
with the crooked floor.
Yes.
Okay. They used to have karaoke.
Oh boy.
So I go once or twice, and there was the same girl who sang that song at
really?
every karaoke.
Did she do a good job?
Dude, she would go out to her car and dress in a little skimpy Santa suit and come in and sing that.
Happy
well,
ho ho
yeah. I don't know her name. I'll never forget it, though.
ho. Did she look good though?
She was all right looking.
All right, pound, pound, pound. Ground and pound.
He thinks I'm cute.
So, yeah. Just, be festive. Be happy.
Be festive, but I mean that's not rapey, is it? Like, am I gonna get shit for
Well,
that?
I'm your age, so I don't think so.
It's innuendo, maybe.
Yeah, innuendo if it's cold outside.
It's cold outside. I can't be saying that in the
Lay
summer.
me down and lay the pipe.
Yeah, you can't say that in the summer, right, baby? It's too warm outside.
No.
Stay inside the air conditioning.
Yeah, no, it doesn't work.
No, it doesn't work.
No.
Babe, I'm going outside. I'm not tan or whatever.
Baby, it's cold outside.
Yeah.
Lay the pipe.
Lay it down.
Lay the heat trace. Yeah, that should be a Christmas song.
That should definitely be the Christmas tune right there.
All right, speaking of Christmas, Die Hard, Christmas movie or no?
According to Bruce Willis, it is not.
It's not. I saw that too.
Okay.
Although I disagree.
I think it's a funny ending. You know, my man at the end in the limo. That's my favorite part of the movie. Yeah. But
Argyle.
Yes.
The limo driver.
Yes. And when he
Argyle.
punches the guy, he's like, ah.
I say Christmas movie.
I'd say it's got Christmas components, but I like thrilling adventure.
All right.
No, it's not adventure.
Well,
I don't know, what do you call
they
it?
play it every Christmas.
So
along
true.
with March
So
of the Wooden
true.
Soldier.
Oh, now you're talking.
Yeah.
That's me. That's me. I'm March of the Wooden Soldier.
And all the Rudolph,
Midnight the
Frosty,
Cat. Yeah.
and the animatronic.
The soldiers, some of them real, some of them like
Yeah.
claymation. Well, not claymation, but animation.
Yeah.
The alligators surrounding Boogie Land. And then, so Boogie Land was, you know,
Yeah.
right? So it was Boogie
Yeah.
Land. But it wasn't. Apparently there were gators in Boogie Land, you know? Midnight the Cat.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I love all those movies.
Oh, Thanksgiving too, man.
Yes,
And Channel
Thanksgiving,
11.
same thing.
Unbelievable. Did you see A Year Without Santa Claus the other night? ABC?
I don't have regular television.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah.
You're missing Frosty. You already missed
Yeah,
Rudolph.
yeah, I know.
That's all right, though.
I'm going to be a dentist. I remember some of
Herbie wants to be a doctor.
Yukon Cornelius,
Like just for
the Heat Miser, Cold Miser
the
songs.
greatest songs ever.
Don't. Yeah.
And the little top hat dudes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now that's Christmas. That's Christmas.
Yeah.
Those movies. Those.
That's from our childhood.
Yeah. Now that's our. What's the Charlie Brown one? Christmas.
Charlie Brown Christmas with the little stupid tree
Oh my
with
God.
like 3 branches.
3 branches trying to die, doing everything in its power
But they
to
wont
die.
let it die.
And Charlie put that Christmas magic on it.
That's the power of song.
That's the power of song, baby. Right there. You got to teach me how to play that, man.
I don't know how to. That's
But
very
you
difficult.
could. It's written by a jazz guy.
Right.
An Italian jazz guy.
So
Gesualdi, I think. Right from the boot.
Tony Jazzarini.
I think it's a Vinny or a Vincent.
Probably.
I think it is. Yeah, that the bass line, they said to do the bass line and the melody is just about impossible.
It's very difficult.
Yeah.
I do have a friend that, I mean, he is like a great musician, but piano, since he was young, he was great. And he could play that.
No problems, right? Would you ever put your mind to it or no?
No.
I always thought it was impressive girls.
To play the Charlie Brown song?
Dun, 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 dun,
You know what impressed the girls I found whenever I was at like a party and there happened to be a piano there. Happened to be.
Yep.
The Journey song.
Oh, which one?
Oh,
Don't Stop Believing.
I would play that, and it was like I threw breadcrumbs down, and the birds like, and I was like, oh,
Hey,
all right.
hey, all right.
Yeah.
Then you start hitting that, or did you bust into Faithfully after that?
No.
So a couple tears come down.
No.
He's faithful to me.
So you go, Don't Stop Believing, and then you go into Home Sweet Home,
Wow.
and that's it. That's it. Done.
Wow. And then you just put the keys down.
Push
close it out.
the cover down
Put the cover
and
down.
unzip.
Hello, world. I'm your riot girl. Cherry bar.
Yeah. So that's that.
Oh my God, this is so much fun.
Yeah, it is.
Being silly.
Absolute silliness.
Now, I have certain news, guys, in the future. I wanted to do it for the holiday season. If we don't get it done by next week, I don't think it's going to happen. But maybe we can get it while the bar stuff's still up. But the owner of one of the bars, we used to work all together, down the line too. I think it was the last bar we were all at, has agreed in principle to an interview. So I think we're going to try to get that one down at the bar. We're trying to get other parties that have been on the show before to come down with it and make it as festival, almost make it reunion-ish. And if we can get that done, hopefully we can get Brother Beck, the Groundhog, and Brother Ford, the Autolycus one, to come down into one and kind of wrap it up the first year, not our first season, or not our, but the first year of the channel. Wrap it up in a nice bow with some drinks and celebration. That would be a ton of fun and a good excuse to really drink and drive.
That's gonna have to be like a full-on production.
That's a full production.
We'll definitely need our producer for that one.
At the at the very end of it might only be 4 of us, which is good. But if we can get 6 to 7 of us down here, all trying to talk at the same time, forget it. So I apologize in advance. And it's not set in stone other than the owner has agreed to it. So I think the idea is to try to do it at the bar in a new scene and just enjoy the end of the year, enjoy the company of old friends and good friends, dear friends. And Ed said this before, it doesn't matter how long the time apart is. We fall right in line, right when, you remember that time, and that sets the ball rolling.
That, to me, that tells you who is like your true friends. If you haven't seen somebody in 5, 6, 7, 10 years, and then you see each other, and it's like there was never a day apart. That's what it's about.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I think, their schedule, some of the guys still have kids they're trying to get through high school. So, it's difficult. So it's not easy. So, but if we can get it, and I think the season, like we're talking about, get festive, happy, Merry Christmas and all that good stuff, and here's to a blessed new year, I think that would be just awesome. It'd be awesome for the channel, for us personally, but even more better, it'd be awesome just to get the guys together and just laugh our asses off. And get that, to capture that for the channel would be awesome.
I don't know if we could do everybody at the same time. We'd have to...
Well, I'd like to get everybody in camera, so the people that have commented before, and then get them either in the future.
Well, if we're going to be at the bar,
future, if we're at the bar,
they could be behind the camera priming themselves.
Absolutely.
And then one at a time.
And do specific stories.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
And by the time we get to the last...
I know we're here talking our business on camera, but we try to do it on camera. But do you think we should get the bar on our first or last? Since he was the last, so go first, or just chronological?
I think the first.
Get him out of the way.
No,
because he is running a business.
Not to get him out of the way.
No, but he's running a business also.
Yeah, get him in and then out so he could do his business, right? Not get him out of the way.
No. He's funny.
He's a great guy.
He's awesome.
He was good to us.
Very good.
Supported us.
Yep.
Yeah.
Gave us raises when we didn't ask for them at one point. So.
And we made more than the saps down at Crab Shell.
Suck it, Crab Shell.
You guys had to clean up every night. And made peanuts.
Yeah. Did you enjoy that bar work you had in the winter? Oh, you didn't. They laid you off.
How was that?
I don't know. What kind of venom was that? Thought we could stay in the spirit.
All right, you want to wrap this up?
Yeah, I think we've done our share of details.
If you like what you see and hear, give it a thumbs up, subscribe.
You guys
drop some comments.
Drop it in there. Drop it like it's
questions.
Please do some commenting.
Yeah. What's your best holiday Christmas memory?
Yeah, let's hear it.
What do you do every Christmas? Do you do the same thing every Christmas?
Do you travel?
Yeah. What do you do? Do you travel to an island to get away from the cold?
Yep. Some people do like Destination Christmas.
Yeah.
I like the cold Christmas. I like a white Christmas when it snows Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
That's something magical.
I don't mind the cold weather. I don't mind the snow.
Not at all. And then also at the beginning of the video, like you said, if you could help us out with that problem with the Facebook thing. If you know anything about the administration and how to correct our mistake that we made.
Yeah, because I put some clips on TikTok every show we do. That gets a lot of.
Now, how do we do it? Just so these guys know, the TikTok people, how do they find us on TikTok? The same way.
Nee&FeeBrotherhood.
Nee&FeeBrotherhood on TikTok.
On TikTok, that's it.
That's it, brothers.
I think I had an account, so I think it's my face with my long hair.
That's good. That's even better. That's it. That's rock and roll. That's rock and roll Fee.
Yeah, I just cut it.
And
very short.
You don't have to grow back, and it's the best thing in life.
Yeah. So Rod.
Yes, sir.
Give it to him.
Hey guys, we love you to death. Thank you for the ones that have supported us. Thank you to the ones that will be supporting us. More importantly, we're going to try to get you more consistent content. But even if we don't have consistent content, we're going to be there for you. And if it comes to a point where we end the channel, we'll go out with a bang, and we'll tell you thank you then. But for now, subscribe, comment. If you like something, please comment on it. If you dislike it, if we had something wrong, please let us know and we'll correct it. But, from the brotherhood, from us to you, we say a future Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year. From the brotherhood, peace in the Middle East.
Peace.